Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. And the Dukes will kick it away to start. On the move from inside is 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Appalachian State's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Here's the handoff. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Swan. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll sneak it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Dukes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. To throw, it's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. And the Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Alston. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion, They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Swan. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to keep it in the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Back open in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. Hard running there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He'll keep it himself. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. He'll try to slam it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Bring in the heat. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looked, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got it in the middle. It's Kyle. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air. It's Barnett. Zips it out to his man. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Alston. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll try to sneak it. Picks up the 1st down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Swan. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roberts. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's caught. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Ellis. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Ellis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good...
Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Caught in the backfield. It's Alston. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Got the first down. Looking for more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on third down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They boot it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. That's caught. It's Dozier. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Swan. Flips it out on the screen. Powers through the defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's Roberts. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Pfeiffer. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the move, it's Roberts. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Swan. Punts it out of the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That's caught. It's Stroman. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Barnett. It's complete to the left. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Dukes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Ellis. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellis. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Direct snap. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, James Madison. A great catch and run for 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Stroman. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll run it from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the option. Quick toss. Got the 1st down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Here's the pressure. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The give as they work on that clock. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. He's got 98 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff.